Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another COD Cold War. See, I didn't say Black Ops Cold War this time. Oh, I just said it again. And this time we are on Miami, and I think this might just be my best game that I've had so far in Black Ops Cold War. Spoiler alert, 49 eliminations. Not 49 kills, but 49 eliminations. Hey, you know, I'm gonna say, you know, that's a pretty good gameplay. Of course, it's another chopper gunner gameplay coming in hot and fast for y'all. This, of course, was before the Titanic death blow that Treyarch did to the MP5. They absolutely butchered it. I'm kidding, they didn't really butcher it. The MP5 is still good, guys. It only took a 33% nerf, I believe, if I remember right. And it's not gonna go away, but it is gonna be less oppressive. That's for damn sure. I mean, 33% damage range decrease. I think Exclusive Face pointed out that its damage range now starts to fall off after 10.8 meters, which is not very far, guys. It's a pretty close distance when you think about it in terms of how big these maps are. Of course, there are going to be some maps where the MP5 absolutely dominates and is better than every other gun. That's just, I mean, it's not a bad gun. It's still a really good gun. Up close, it will absolutely still shred. This gameplay, however, was recorded before it got nerfed, and I went on an absolute tear, carrying this lobby to shreds, just absolutely deep dicking the entire six-man team on the other end. They weren't a six-man party, but you know, it was a full team, and we were just completely dominating them. My aim not as good as it should be in that situation, but he wasn't even looking at me, so I got away with it. And you see that 10 kill multiplier? 2,000 points. I'm pretty much on the door of my chopper gunner at the moment, and we've only been playing for 2 minutes at this point, and I completely messed that up. That would have been a chopper gunner, but hey, you know, spoiler alert, I get it anyways, so it doesn't really matter. On the subject of buffs and nerfs, I don't think it's long enough in the game for us to talk about buffing any guns. I think we haven't really seen the power that most of the guns have. But in terms of nerfs, I think maybe Treyarch should start thinking about taking the M16 and the AUG down a peg. You don't need to nerf them into the ground. I don't think, maybe don't touch damage, because, you know, if you touch the damage, you kind of turn them into completely useless. Because, you know, one bursting is kind of important for them, because if they don't one burst, what's the point of using them? I do agree when people say that. You know, after thinking about it for a little while, I agree. But I think what we can do is maybe make them a little less maneuverable, because they're heavy hitters, right? They kill super fast. So maybe make them take a little longer to aim down sight, make them, you know, have less mobility, make them take longer to reload, you know, give them a little bit more recoil. I think that's a good compromise there to make these guns a little bit more balanced than they currently are. They still aren't oppressive. They're annoying to play against when you've got a lobby full of M16 and AUG users, but they're not oppressive to the point where they're gonna absolutely tear you to shreds. I think a lot of people would say that that's what the MP5 was, and I find it a little hard to argue against that. I do agree that it was a little oppressive, but hey, you know, they've nerfed it, so we should be seeing much more balanced gameplay from a lot of people, and you shouldn't be seeing the MP5 so much in your lobbies. I've been playing the last day or so, today being Thursday where I'm at, and the MP5 has not been the meta gun that it was. You know, the first couple of days on launch, everybody was using it, but now not many people are. I think that's a combination of both other people unlocking more guns that they enjoy playing, and also the fact that the MP5 got nerfed, so everybody's moving on to the next OP gun. And ooh, a quad feed with a chopper gunner, baby. I love that. I love it. Well, this chopper gunner, though, you know, it gets taken out pretty easily. After a while, they just hit you with the rockets. I do hope they buff it a little bit, make it a little harder, man. It's a top end streak, you know. It's supposed to absolutely destroy the lobby. I mean, I did destroy the lobby, but I feel like my chopper gunner, you know, died a little too easily, a little too soon, and only got a lot of kills because they kept bunching up. If this was a better team than they were spread out, I was would not have gotten that kill. And yes, when you see shots like that, I guess you can say the MP5 is a little busted. Was past tense. It did catch that big nerf. Now, I do hope, though, that they don't make the same mistake of making another OP gun when Season 1 drops. That's coming soon. Less than a month to go now to Season 1. It's going to be interesting to see what guns they do bring. Let me know in the comments what gun you want to see them bring from the Cold War era. There are a few guns I'm thinking of that could be interesting for us to play with. Number one, I think bringing the grease gun in should be cool. I mean, it's a World War II gun, but it was still pretty active during this era, and so was the MP40. That could be an interesting weapon to bring back into multiplayer and see how it fares up against all the other weapons. Sniper wise, I'm not too sure. I don't really snipe, so you know, I don't really have an idea. Maybe the PSG could be interesting, but I think that might have been made in the 90s. And this camper gets absolutely railed, and this guy misses his knife, and I take him out. Another thing I wanted to talk about is SBMM. And a lot of people, as usual, if it's a Call of Duty game, you know, we're all talking about SBMM. It's a topic that everyone's going to be talking about for the entire year. Personally, for me, I feel like SBMM was pretty aggressive at the start. I'm not going to deny it. SBMM, you know, it doesn't give me too many problems. I'm still going to be able to get my 30 kill gameplays, my 40 kill gameplays. I just have to try a lot harder. But I did notice that after my first day or so of playing, you know, I think maybe it started to put me into a bracket, and yeah, it was a lot crazier. You know, it was a lot more sweaty, you could say. A lot of people were, you know, pre-aiming corners, jumping around corners, hip firing, and a lot of people had really great accuracy. But the thing is, after the weekend, after a couple of days, a few days that the game's been out, today I play it. Today, the Thursday, the 19th of November, and I am just casually destroying people, man. I've got a few lobbies where it's rough, you know, you got to be on your game, and it's a tight game. And then after that, I play, you know, I play absolute scrubs. I get 30 kills without even trying. I get, you know, 20 is like a guarantee. I get chopper gunner after chopper gunner, game after game. And I'm feeling like, is SBMM really on? Because I'm not feeling it right now. Maybe I'm getting lucky, and a lot of noobs are buying the game and coming online and getting put in my lobbies. And when they get, you know, ratioed out and they get put down lower into SBMM, I'm gonna go back to playing against all the tryhards. But you know, I don't mind it. I mean, the maps are what make this game. The fact that the maps are good make me want to play this game even more. Modern Warfare, it doesn't matter. Modern Warfare, I could be playing against the worst players in the world, going 50-0, and I still wouldn't be enjoying myself because I didn't like the maps. But with this game, I actually like playing on these maps. They're fun, they're frenetic. I say that word all the time. You know, 3-lane gameplay to me is the best. It's smooth, man. You always know where your enemy is going to be. You always know where the high key engagements are going to be. So you're always in that smooth flow of things. And it's so much easier to just get into the game without having to worry. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say today. You know, I don't think SBMM is as thick as we all thought it would be. I think in the first few days it was crazy, but today, after playing for like a few hours, man, I'm having a good time, guys. I'm just having a good time, and I'm not even, spoiler alert, I'm not even using the MP5. You'll find out what gun I'm using in the next video. Of course, I'll upload some content with that video, with that gun, I mean. It is absolutely shredding people. In fact, I think you should get on this gun before they nerf it next. And no, it is not the M16. It is not the AUG. This gun itself is absolutely a monster. You know, it's a close range machine. Long range, you're not going to do much with it. So I guess you can clue yourself into it's an SMG, but which SMG is it? Put it down in the comments with SMG that you think I'm using, and let me know. And if you're right, maybe I might have a little surprise for you when the next video after that comes out. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure giving you content. I do hope I've entertained you, and if I did, please drop a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. It's been Naga. I love y'all. Peace out.